Hi, my name is Donnareyna Sessler, and I am a spiritual gemologist and jewelry designer, and I've been loving rocks my whole entire life. From the time I was a small child, and that's why I have so many of them, as you can see. So we're going to walk into my apartment, and I'm going to give you a little tour. And matter of fact, I'm going to have Diane hold this so she can, as I do a little tour. We have Kuan Yin, who's at the door, and then we walk over to the dining area. And I have masks. That's my first product, masks. And you can see them because when you come and visit me, you can do that, and you can wear a mask. These are cotton, and they're perfect for the essential oils that Eileen spoke about, like lavender and eucalyptus, just a dab though. So also over here you see my stones, my runes, and angel cards, and essence of being, love cards, and then my 4 tarot decks, and I'm a multi-oracle reader. I am a solutionary life coach as well, using oracles and also working with gems. And speaking of working with gems, at 7 o'clock, I think it's 7 o'clock, maybe 7:30, I'm going to be doing Cards of Your Destiny reading, giving you your destiny stone from this wonderful book that took 14 years to do. And I will be letting you know what your card of illumination is when you give me your birth date. And then if you win my raffle, you'll have the opportunity to have a relationship reading plus with the cards of illumination and pairing your card with another card and what the relationship is. And some of the things that you can do to expand your relationship and some of your caution points as well. And that's my raffle. Now, speaking of the gem gallery, we're now walking into the living room. And first we'll go to the TV that's not covered. Or a matter of fact, we'll show you what's here. And one of the things that are here are pendulums, and that's going to be part of my talk tonight, is going to be in choosing gemstones consciously. We're going to be using these pendulums, and also you'll be able to, with my instruction, even use a pendant. So you want to bring your pendant to be able to come into the room, or a pendulum, because we're going to learn how to use pendulums to choose. Choose a stone, choose a pendant, even a 7 chakra peace pipe's available in this little collection over here, along with 7 chakra pendants. And this is my very reasonable collection where everything is is $20 and under in this small little collection here. So remember, when you come to my class tonight at 5, to bring something that you can virtually work with, because we're going to have some opportunities, kinesiology, muscle testing, to be able to use these tools to find your power pieces. And speaking of power pieces, the first thing you notice are chains. Silver, and then I have gold chains on the other side. They're very important because it helps you to know where to wear your power piece. Now, an onyx, which is a black stone, which normally you would wear low, like the black tourmaline, on the belly to ground, would be more of a stone you would want to wear with a 36 or 30-inch chain. Whereas your 5th chakra, 6th chakra, even 5.5s, blue for the throat, would be worn high on a 16-inch chain, or if you have a thin neck, even higher. And you could even put it through a rope, which we have lots of. So now we're looking at the bracelets. And as you can see at these bracelets, I have bracelets from your black stones, snowflake obsidian, a little shungite wrapped, elite, which is kind of cool. These black dark stones are protective. And then we go to the red, the jasper, and then we have carnelian and citrine for the yellow stones, the chi, the third chakra, fourth chakra, the heart. I have pink, rose quartz, and venturine. And then, here we go. I'm even wearing blue stones. Why? Because I'm speaking. I'm wearing aquamarine. Aquamarine on my receiving hand, on my left hand. Aquamarine because it assists in releasing any fear of public speaking, especially virtually. Because I wasn't born with a chip, so I wear and use whatever tools I can to be able to articulate with ease and grace.
And that's what you're going to tell us about tonight, isn't it, Donna?
That's exactly what I'm going to tell you. Oh, and right here, now that you've seen my chakra stones, come on. And we're in the sodalite, the blues, and then we have the purple, the amethyst, and then the white stone. So I have a plethora of chakra bracelets, very reasonably priced as well, and very and very helpful, especially shungite, because when you're wearing shungite, which is a stone that neutralizes EMF rays, and you're in a car and you have two bracelets and you have them on your two hands, two wrists, it really helps. I've driven cross country, and don't leave the house without your shungite when you're driving a long way. And here's some more shungite. We have a whole bunch right over here. The elite is with the silver.
Does shungite help against the 5G stuff?
It does. It does. It helps protect. Matter of fact, I have a few different protection pieces like this that has a stick on, and they're so reasonable. They're like 3 for $25. You can put it in your fuse box, and it even is known to reduce your electricity by 10%.
I noticed when I put it on my phone, I can't charge with my wireless charger. I put my phone on the wireless charger and it doesn't work. Is that because of the shungite?
It could be. It's very powerful. The other thing about shungite is I even have a charging plate that you can charge your water with, and you just put your water on it, or you can put it under anything that you want energy. So you can even charge and release energy from an heirloom or from any piece you've been wearing for a while, and you might think, I need to clear this piece. Shungite has that ability.
Wow.
I'm telling you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then these are really cool palm stones and massage stones. And so there is a lot of shungite available because it is so helpful with neutralizing the energies that are coming out of our phones, computers, and the big cell towers. And also these charging plates and pyramids and spheres. Let's show everybody these. Really assist if you're near a cell tower, and it assists to, or even in the kitchen by a microwave, if you have to have one, a pyramid can help, or a charging plate underneath your microwave, believe it or not.
Donna, there are things other than shungite spheres here.
Except we're going to continue.
Oh, okay.
And I just wanted to show you some of the engraved
those
charging plates that are really pretty. And not only are they pretty, but you can even frame them or just put them on the wall. And something I wanted to share as far as the art of using gemstones, if you find that there's a white little mark anywhere on a piece of jewelry or what have you, do not be afraid to use a little magic marker, and then take your little Q-tip and just rub it in. Because if something like this bothers you, no problem. A little black magic marker, a little gift from man to God's work, always, as far as I'm concerned, can be beneficial. My girlfriend, Barbara Hart, may she fly high, took a indigo dark blue magic marker. This is the first time I ever saw it. And I had this azurite, and it was gorgeous, but there was a big white, kind of piece in it that was an inclusion that wasn't that pretty. And she made a dab on the white piece, and it all became blue, and everything sparkles. And I said, how'd you do that? Sharpies. So just know that I'm not a fan of altering God's work, but sometimes a little bit of help helps. So here we go.
Wow.
This is my collection from soup to nuts, bracelets, earrings. And in my last talk on wearing jewelry consciously, I spoke about the 5.5 chakras. So please know that when you put, and that's the earring, that's the hearing chakra. So right now, you notice I'm wearing white. I'm wearing selenite on my left ear, bringing in grace, bringing in purity. And on my left ear. And on my right ear, I have a pink tourmaline with a pearl. Pearl is about purity, and pink tourmaline is with love. So I am speaking, and listening and speaking with love, because we listen and then we speak. And as we wear earrings, it can assist us in expanding our listening chakra, the 5.5 chakra. So here we go. Let's look. Here's some bracelets. And I also work with some discounting, and I also can work with, you name it, PayPal, Venmo, and I also can work with personal appointments. That's why I showed you the masks, because I have them for lend, and I also have them for sale. And let's show a little bit of this while I get some water.
Are you talking about the gold up here, Donna?
Yes, please.
Oh, it's pretty, Donna, all this gold. Hey, you even have some shungite on the gold. And you have some shungite earrings. That's what these black sparkly earrings are, right?
They sure are. And when you wear shungite earrings, talk about protection. However, those are not shungite, believe it or not. What they are, hi, Sheri. Can you see? What they are is they're black druzy quartz. And next to it is an Ethiopian opal. And now we have the elite shungite and a pyrite heart. And coming around the mountain.
Donna, if I may, we're getting questions on what is shungite and what does it do?
Thank you. Oops.
What happened?
I don't know. What happened? Let's see. Here. Okay.
There we go.
Shungite is a stone from Russia, and it is a meteorite that fell to the earth billions of years ago. And here we go.
I put it for you to hold.
Oh, I'm holding a shungite, but I want you to know what it looks like.
So this is what.
Can you see it?
Not yet.
Can everybody see it?
Nope. All they can. There we go.
There we go. It's a black
We
stone.
can see everything that you hold up to the camera, Donna.
Yeah, we just can't find the camera.
We can't find. So you can see it, right, Sheri? Okay, thank you. So it's a stone from Russia, and it is known to be able to detoxify water when you put it in the water. And here, let's go over here. It's known for the purification of water and also purification of the body. Peter the Great, years ago, when there was dysentery, and he made shungite water. He gave all his troops shungite in their canteens, and it helped to heal the dysentery. And supposedly they won the war in Russia as a result of using shungite. And also it, with 5G and with all the electronic bombardment on this planet, scientifically, if you take a meter and you're by a microwave and you measure the microwave, it's a huge amount of EMF that comes out of a microwave. If you put a shungite pyramid or a Merkaba or even a charging plate, it totally reduces it and neutralizes it. So it's why we wear these, why we put these on our phone, and it helps us to neutralize. And also these devices, can you see?
I'm trying.
Here, this little one that's right here. Here. It's with a Z on it. It's called Zorb, because shungite absorbs the electronic bombardment, the EMF rays. And also, this is a shungite water stick that you put in the water. But you could just take 3 nuggets. When you come to my living room gallery, I give you 3 shungite sticks to take home. 3 shungite nuggets. Mm-hmm. This is a water stick. And it gives you directions, and you put it in your Brita water filter. And so, or you just put it in a pitcher, and it will help to detoxify. So I know my time is running out. Is that right?
It's okay. I'm going to check and see if the next speaker is available. We can open it up for any questions too.
Okay, I'm going to just show you the rest real quick, and then we're done, if that's okay. This is my sacred geometry. And there are a large amount of beautiful different stones that I have 5 different stones: turquoise malachite, black tourmaline, really protective, turquoise for communication, and lapis. And 60 different symbols: the Reiki symbol, the flower of life with the tree of life in it, a birthing well. Here we have Ganesha, Sri Yantra, Metatron's cube, Chakra Man, and a flower of life. The Rosicrucian quartz in malachite. This is a Manipurna, and here you have an Om. And there's many, many more. And then if we go up a little bit, we're now by the scalar in Peace, which contains shungite and black tourmaline and several other protective stones. And it comes with a scalar energy card, which you can put into your refrigerator. And it happens to refresh it and keeps your produce longer.
Hey, Donna, somebody asked a question about the geometry pieces. How much are they, or does it vary?
They vary from $40 for the small pieces. They vary. And you could come and see me and we can talk about it, to the $50 pieces, which are larger. And then these are the extra large pieces. And those are 88. And the earrings are 65. And we also can do payment plans. And I also have catalogs of sacred geometry, and I can send you. So one of the things that I do is, if you come to my room or you give me a call, and my number is 303, give a pen, 589-0035. You can call me for an appointment, virtual or in person. And I would be happy to be of service. And I do a lot of in-person appointments and show you the collection, because you see, here are some great earrings, right? But look at what's underneath. Some unbelievable pendants. And Diane and I have a job. We're going to try and put everything in chakra. We're going to try and give you all the reds and the blues and the yellows. And this was her idea, a good one, I thought. And here's some more. And then underneath, we might even have another one. Oh, yes, here we do.
Ooh, with a large sacred geometry pendant.
A large sacred geometry pendant. And some really cool selenite and selenite earrings. Ooh, and I think I'll take these and trade back the one I'm wearing. Okay, so I guess what I'm wanting you to know is that I have a lot of things underneath that are very exciting. Like, look at this that I just moved. You haven't seen this one yet.
Nope. Wow.
And these are a lot of white druzy quartzes and moonstones, which are all about emotional balance and purity and being the light that you are. The white stones are really special. All right, so come on this way, and we're going to show you the deals of the century.
Oh, all the earrings.
These are my earrings, and if you show them real quickly, they're all different stones, and they're real stones. They're Peruvian, and this is Lemurian crystals. And why am I showing you these? Because they're the most affordable earrings I have. They're $10. Wow. Turquoise, chrysocolla, malachite. Chrysocolla and then malachite here. This is a mahogany jasper. It's about confidence. And then here we have onyx, which is a great stone to be sovereign and separate when you're in a separation, divorce, whatever. Onyx is a really good stone to wear.
Donna, what do I want to wear to love myself?
Ruby, Ruby. Ruby is her name. Ruby is a great stone for love. Any pink stone, morganite, which is a pink beryl, rose quartz. And not only is rose quartz a great stone to wear for love, but it's a great, and loving yourself, it's a great stone for babies and for birthing. And you can even set a grid of 4 rose quartz around a birthing room. Or green quartz, especially if it's going to be a boy. But green and rose quartz. Green quartz is called aventurine. And that's a really good healing stone too. And the green stones not only are heart stones for love, but they're physical healing stones. Green tourmaline, wearing it on the wrist along with malachite, it's great for arthritis. Who knew? Along with copper. And copper is also good because it's a stone of amplification, and it works great with shungite as well. So here you go. This is one of my favorite pieces, Merkabas. I have 3 different sizes, from 22 to 88 is the cost. And now you're asking. And here are some more of the crystals from Lemuria. They're made in Peru. And Peru, on the Pacific side, have all of these Lemurian little crystals in Peru, and they use them in their jewelry. And we have all different combos.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Isn't that pretty? That's a cherry quartz. And then the next one, onyx.
Ooh.
So
these are all $10?
all $10.
Oh my gosh.
And here's a great 5x5 earring. 5x5 chakra earring. The listening chakra, 5.5, blue cow Sydney. Now, the 5th chakra is like aquamarine, like this little stone I'm wearing, even though it's a 5.5 aquamarine. It's more of a, but like this, it's more of a lighter blue. See how pretty that is on the throat? Ooh, it feels good. Then, lapis is a stone for the 3rd eye. And that's a stone of wisdom, or sodalite. But the 5.5s really help you to listen.
Why are they 5.5?
Listen to spirit. And kyanite is another stone. And the reason I call them the 5.5 chakra, because they're between the 6th chakra and the throat. and we listen to spirit.
And then we are able to communicate what we heard. So you know how when we don't get on a roll, we just start to kind of channel the information, and we know that we're in the right place at the right time. This is so delight.
Your sound just got cut out.
Oh, it isn't? Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, somebody's finger was on it. Okay.
Pardon?
A finger was on the microphone, I think. Does anybody have any questions? We got some new people in the room. If you want to ask, you could just unmute yourself. And Donna will be back after the next speaker, and she's going to get you a little bit more in depth as we're getting our next speaker ready in the room, which is going to be Michelle.
Great. So, to finish my tour, I have like 2% left.
Okay.
Or am I done?
No, you can continue.
Am I done or do?
You can continue. I'm locating the next speaker. I think she still may be in session.
Oh, okay. Then this is a bonus time. So you all can get to see the magnitude jewelry that I have. And it's a modular system. So here are the earrings. But here's what's really interesting about this jewelry. One is that it has magnets underneath. So for instance, oh, here's my favorite one. This is the one for a dog. And in the back, I'll give you this. In the back, here we go. Can you see that? Here we go. You can see the 4 dots. What are they? They're magnets. And not only are they magnets, there's 2 infrared, 1 germanium, which is the beige one, and the black one, what's it for? EMF protection. And then you can take the magnet, you see how this is a little ring? This little ring will fit on top, and you hang it on the collar of your pet that you love, your dog or your cat. And I have a few of them here. And the other thing about magnitude is that the tudes, the tudes, which look like this, can go right into the piece that has the magnet on the back. And this one has a chain that goes right through it. And they're modular. So if you get a stone like rhodonite, which is the way of compassion, according to that book that I had shown you earlier, this is the way of compassion. You just put it right on the piece. And you can exchange your pieces, and there's different bases, such as so. And then if you take off a piece, and there's small tudes, and then there's larger ones. And then you can put a small one, let's say, here's a little crystal. And it just makes the whole piece a little different. And then you can do the same thing with your earrings. So it's really a fun line of jewelry that is a multi-level marketing line of jewelry. And so sometimes people will buy it for themselves, but then have the opportunity to share it, to gift it, and to also do a business with it. And it is highly protective. And the magnets really help the healing process. And also as far as EMF rays, it helps to reduce and neutralize as well, especially with the EMF, the little shungite magnets. And now, speaking of shungite again, we have a little more shungite down here. This is quartz and shungite, this sphere. These are the step pyramids, and this is the shungite book that you can get from me and or order it and or read it. And then I have rings in many different sizes and colors, very unique, different stones. birthstones as well as zodiac stones. And when you come and see me, I will give you your stones and we'll do a little reading. And that is a freebie. And then come on in here. And this is the end of my tour. And this is the etagere with some shungite. And then I have a lot of tumbled stones and chakra kits that can be made. So if we ever do a guided meditation, a 9-chakra meditation, you'll be seeing or using or could use these stones. And here are some tools and wands of selenite, rose quartz, and of course shungite. And this tool also can be used to assist releasing funny cells, funny stuff going on in the body. You know, things that.
So we're not fun. We're not humorous anymore.
Well, when it comes to some of this diseases, shungite and even rose quartz, interesting, the opposite, or selenite. These are like the opposite, black and white, but they are healing tools. And please talk to me about my own personal journey using yoni eggs and spheres. I'm happy to share it with you personally. And I'm also happy to share with you some of the uses that I have heard have been used for prostate cancer. And as far as being able to assist in healing. And there's some more. Oh, remember I said azurite? I'm just going to show you this and then we're going to be complete. But this is azurite. And remember I told you that little story about a white piece? Well, it wasn't as pretty as this one. The one that Barbara Hart from Jewelers Gallery put her little indigo marker and made it blue because it was really right in here. But azurite has one of the truest indigo rays of anything that I know. And you can see how deep it is as we go in here. And this is from the blueberry mine because they look like blueberries in Globe, Arizona. And I lucked out and got a whole bunch of them. So I would make azurite earrings back in the day. And this is a darker one. You can see, but it's got the druzy azurite in the middle and it's very, very great. And here's a pyrite for healing, a pyrite heart, highly protective. And any questions? I'm available. Oh, here's my Tantra lingam. It's a big one.
Is it in the frame?
You can put it down so people can see. Here, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. And the Tantra lingam is made out of chalcedony. It's represents a male and female, and the marking on it, the red marking, is the female energy, and the lingam itself is the male energy. And this is a pretty big one. So I'll tell you a little story. My daughter was.
What do you do with that?
Well, interesting. That's the story I'm going to tell you about.
I don't want to.
Yeah, you could do that. My daughter she was 13 years old, and I was really into rocks and crystals all over the house, and she just got her moon, and she was in a lot of pain. So after giving her a little Motrin, which, you know, I really feel there is a blend between our holistic medicine and our medical medicine. Allopathic, is it?
Yes, allopathic.
And I think it's a very good blend and very important. So she rested. I put a blanket on her. And then all of a sudden I brought that lingam, that big piece. And I said, honey, I know you're going to think I'm a little crazy, but I have a feeling that if you can put that between your legs or kind of sit on it a little bit, and while you're watching TV, that, you know, within a half an hour, this pain's going to be gone. And it was. So throughout her teenageness, she would say to me when she would get her moon, Ma, where's that lingam?
It sounds a little Okay, Mama.
I know, but you know, the thing is that rocks do, and especially red rocks do help women who do get cramps. And because red circulates the blood, red jasper, and red chalcedony, which is part of what's on a tantra lingam, it is a chalcedony, brown and red, really can assist in the release of pain, just like some of the green stones can do. And also copper, for sure.
Well, thank you, Miss Donnareyna.